What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I do want to voice my opinion on the situation with Karlissa. Now, Karlissa got a bad habit of coming to this internet and calling Junior out of his name. Even though a lot of people say something is mentally wrong with Junior, I feel like it's nobody's place to name call this child. And I disagree to everything that she said about him in this video. But I'm glad that her sister Faith had put her in her place, because Karlissa got a bad habit of speaking her mind. And it's true what Faith said. You can't go around calling people kids slow or retarded. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna like that. And she feel like she could say whatever she want to say. I'm just gonna drop the video and I want y'all to listen to the situation.
The internet stuff is all they have for relevance. Krishant, girl, that ain't all I got for relevance, honey. I'm gonna let you know right now, I got 3 beautiful kids that's all baptized and saved with the Holy Ghost, girl. I have 8 grandkids. Only one of them is slow, but guess what? He's still beautiful.
Here's the thing. If you had a slow or retarded child, you would have a better word to use. You wouldn't say slow and retarded.
What would you say?
Would say developmentally delayed.
I would never say that. You would never teach my kid to be embarrassed either. I would teach my kid, if they were slow or retarded, to say f you. So if somebody say f you, you say f you back. You know? Like, I wouldn't I would say exactly what it is. So if somebody,
there's no such thing as slow and retarded.
If somebody called, yes, that's what they're called.
No. There's a professional, respectful word for it.
What is it?
I just told you, it depends on everybody's different. It's different.
For my kids, it would be slow or it would be delayed. It would not be no sugar-coated.
It depends. Somebody's autistic, it's called autistic. It's not called slow and retarded. It's called autistic.
If a child has alcohol-fetal syndrome, they're not autistic. They're considered slow.
That's not true.
So what are they considered?
They're considered alcohol syndrome or whatever.
That is not. They do not walk around and say I'm alcohol syndrome.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They don't walk around calling their kids slow and retarded, Karlissa. They don't. They don't.
Well, what's the word for
that's
it? That's
people who got.
What's the word?
People who
we
don't
want to
have,
know what's the word.
That's
for
people
it.
who don't have mentally challenged kids who are being rude, funny, and disrespectful.
No, that's not.
Yes, it is.
No, that's not.
If you say that to a parent that has a child with an issue, that is considered disrespectful, Karlissa.
I have heard people say my kid is slow.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. No. Yes, Maine even came down and told me his kid was slow.
And he denied it.
He told me his kid was slow. He said he's not making any of his milestones that the other kids made, that his kid was slow. He did not deny it. Yes, he wasn't embarrassed of it.
He just denied it. Yes, he did.
He didn't deny it to me.
He said he never
said it.
I would
never lie on him. I never met his kids, so how would I know?
I wasn't there. I'm just telling you.
I never met any of his kids, so how would I know unless he told me?
Nobody's calling their kids retarded.
That used to be the word back in the day. They have changed the word.
Time, yeah.
They have changed the word to slow. Is Faith your mama or your daughter? She my sister. She the baby sister.
Somebody with alcohol is called fast. Or fast.
And you did not know that until you just read
right,
it.
But I wouldn't say they're slow. It depends on what's going on with them.
So the term would be FAS?
It depends, yes. Fetal alcohol syndrome disorder. I'm sorry, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
They don't call each other FAS.
But they have nicknames. So fetal alcohol syndrome, they might say my child is on the spectrum. They're not going to say my child is slow. I don't care what nobody say. They're not.
So they're going to say my child's on the spectrum?
Yeah, they're going to use better words that are not offensive. That's just like in the LGBT community. If you call them sissy and fags, it's disrespectful. There's a way to respect people with their differences.
So what would we consider you?
Whatever you call me, that's up to you. What do I call myself is what matters. You can't control what other people do.
But you have called me slow before.
I don't remember, Karlissa.
She said, girl, you got hemorrhoids.
Let me see what slow means. That means
slow is not a bad word. You could be slow.
No, the retarded
You could be
word
slow
is
in a
bad.
lot of things. You could be slow in sports. You could be
Right. The retarded is a bad word though.
Retarded is it's not a bad word. It's a word that we don't. That's not what we call it anymore. But one time in the dictionary, retarded is still in the dictionary. What is the definition of retarded? And no, we are not talking about my grandchild, y'all. So please don't get on here.
Please don't lie on me, because that's not what I'm doing. And neither of the definitions are vulgar.
I would be okay with telling some kids, oh, you know, my grandchild's a little slow. Like I wouldn't make it a big deal. Like if you at the park and the kids are playing with him, you would just say, oh, he's a little slow, and then the kids would understand that. If you tell the kids he on the mother spectrum, they gonna be like, what the
No, but all I'm saying is
that's the way
for
that
some parents it's sensitive, so they have other words.
Okay, and dead up serious. If we're on the playground and the other kids say, oh, what's wrong with him? I'm gonna say, oh, he's a little slow, but I wouldn't be like, oh, he's on the spectrum.
No, all I'm saying is nowadays they have different terminology that helps those parents who are very sensitive to the matter.
Okay,
That's
I'm
all.
a grandparent that would not be sensitive.
I get that.
I wouldn't be sensitive at all. So if I had my grandson at the park and one of the kids or three of the kids walked up and said, oh, can he get on the swing, or oh, can he do this, and he couldn't, I wouldn't be sensitive and be like, oh, he's on the spectrum. I'd be like, no, he's okay right here. He's a little slow. You guys go ahead and get on and he'll play right here. I wouldn't be like, I'm going to describe it.
It wasn't the slow word that sounds offensive. The retarded word is offensive, regardless.
You said slow and retarded. Don't try to change it now.
When you put them together, yes.
I agree.
Didn't separate the two.
I agree that the word retarded is a little harsh. And
right. And even though the definition is not bad, just in today's time, it's a better word to use.
I wouldn't consider any kids as retarded, but I would definitely not have a problem telling the other kids if they came over and like tried to yank my kid's hand and he couldn't do what they did. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, no, he's a little slow. But then the kids and the adults would understand versus me saying, well, he can't do that, honey. He's on the spectrum.
No, I get that part.
That's retarded.
All I'm talking more sensitive to terminology. That's all, because the way people have taken the word out of context.
You're taking slow and you're making it like
it wasn't the slow. It was the retarded that bothered me.
You said both, but
because you used them together. You used them together.
That I don't think that the word retarded is the right word for anybody.
You used them together. You said slow and because you used them in the same sentence together.
A kid is not gonna understand if you tell another kid, oh, my kid is special needs, they're not gonna understand that. So you can't be like
you
walking
never
around.
know. Some parents teach their kids about special
most
needs.
Kids are not gonna know what special needs means either.
In today's time, they do, because they go to school with them. Back in the day, back in the day, they had different schools. Now they're in regular schools.
Do they know what special needs are? And I'm gonna guarantee you that they don't.
Okay.
But if you tell a kid, yeah, he's a little slow, he doesn't do the same things. I just feel like the parents that have kids that are special needs are not walking around crippling their kids, making them feel like their special needs or them being slow makes them, you know what I'm saying, embarrassed because you identify what.
Oh, I agree.
Like, I just wouldn't be that parent that just walked around. Like, I would teach my kids, like, they might laugh, but guess what? They laugh at people who can do all kinds of. They make fun of them people too. It's up to the mother to build the strength within the person from where they're coming from. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like a lot of y'all that have a problem with the truth and have a problem with what it is the people that's weak-minded or use the word embarrass. Like, you could never embarrass me.